This is the interrogation of Michael Brian Mitchell. Let me give you the context before I play it. On May the 30th, 2009, police were called to a residence on West Vermont Avenue in Glendale, Arizona, after a 911 call where a male mentioned he murdered his family. This is the 911 call.
911, what is your emergency?
I just killed my family with a knife. All of them, all three of them.
What's your name?
Michael Miller.
Okay, how many are there?
3. Wife and 2 children.
Why did you do this?
I felt like it was the will of God.
Now, this interrogation was given to me with redactions, as in it's blurred out completely. However, the audio is as good as any interrogation I've ever posted. I have requested the non-blurred version, but that'll take weeks. So I'll post this for now, and then I'll have the non-blurred version in a few weeks. I will come in at the end to tell you the outcome of this case. Please subscribe if you end up liking this video.
We're sitting here doing all that. I started to think. You came out and was yelling at you for not sleeping.
Yeah.
Was she just yelling at you, or did she do anything to you?
She didn't do nothing to me.
She didn't hit you or slap you or anything? Okay. You never slept last night, right?
No.
Okay. How long were you on the computer?
Not very long.
If you had to guess.
5 minutes. I downloaded a song from LimeWire, transferred it, and put it on my MP3, and that was it.
Well, what did you do? I mean, you watched the HG channel.
I watched the HD channel.
HG TV?
Oh, HGT. Yeah, that was when I first came home. You have a really good memory. When I first came home, I talked to her. We smoked a little bit of weed, and then she had it on HGTV, and I was like, "Babe, I want to go get that song Renegade by Eminem with Jay-Z. I want to go get that song." So she said, "Okay, we'll go and download it." So I went and downloaded it, and I recorded it put it on my MP3, and then I came back to the bedroom and we hung out for the evening.
What did you guys do?
I wanted to have sex with her. She looked really good. That's what I don't understand. How can I go from being in love with her 1 minute and then the next morning just wanting to rip her fucking guts out? It doesn't make sense. But we talked, we smoked, we watched TV. We just had a really good time.
But you guys didn't have sex?
No, we didn't.
Did you try?
No.
You said she didn't want to, though.
Yeah, she.
So what do you mean? Did she say, "I don't want to have sex"?
No, she said she didn't want to.
So you asked her?
Yeah, I said.
Did that make you mad?
No.
No.
No, we've been married 11 years. She said no lots of times. So.
Well, I'm just trying to get a timeline here because you called us at about 5:12. You said it was about what 4 a.m. when you killed her.
Yeah. Okay.
You said that she came out and you were on the computer and she was mad, right?
I think I said that.
Were you on the computer?
Yeah, I was on the computer, but when
what were you surfing?
Music.
Yeah.
Music.
You a big music fan?
Yeah, I love music.
You weren't surfing anything else?
I look at porn. I look at orgasm.com.
Did she come out? Were you looking at that last night?
No, I wasn't. Yes, I was. I did look at that last night.
Did she get mad about it? Or?
No, but she didn't know. I didn't tell her.
So what was she mad about?
She wasn't really mad at anything.
Just that you not sleeping, or?
Yeah. That was the big thing. She goes, "Mike, why don't you just fall asleep?" It's like, I try, but it's not that easy.
You had told me that you were listening to your MP3 player.
Uh-huh.
What were you listening to?
Downloaded songs from LimeWire.
What were you listening to? What songs?
I think I just listened to the Renegade, and sometimes when I listen to music, I meditate.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of get in tune with the music, and I don't remember all that I've listened to. I don't remember all that I listened to.
And you mentioned something about an Eminem song.
Yeah, it's called Renegade. Renegade. Eminem and Jay-Z.
But you said you were singing the Eminem song when you're killing your family, or what?
Oh yeah, the song Kim. Bleed, bitch, bleed. Bleed.
Were you thinking that or singing that?
I think I said some of it. I might have been singing it. It's kind of sketchy from last night. I don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of sketchy.
You had also told me that you were really, really furious.
Yeah, I was furious.
What were you furious about?
I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like it was a bad dream.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it didn't really happen, but
Mike,
but
we
in
all
my
know-
mind it did
Yeah,
happen.
we all know it happened. I mean,
Yeah.
you're telling me. You're telling
Yeah.
me everything. You're able to tell me from the things that you did yesterday all the way up until right now.
Yeah.
So you're there.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'm there.
You know what's going on.
Okay.
You've already told me you know what's the difference between right and wrong, right?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know the difference.
And you know that killing your family is probably wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Okay. Did you want them to die?
At the moment, I did.
What about right now?
No, they're alive and well, and I love them. I
Well-
hope they're alive and well.
Well, they're dead. But dead. Do you want them to die?
No.
Okay. Where do you think they're? What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking you're lying. They're alive.
No, I'm not lying to you. I haven't lied to you all day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not the way I work.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
Your father's the father, and Satan must be the spirit because the spiritual side comes from.
I know, but what I'm asking you is why are you so mad at the family?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
I've never had that kind of anger or hate towards them like I had this morning.
Okay. All right. So you were trying to roll a cigarette.
Yes.
Okay, and then what?
I rolled it.
Uh-huh.
I rolled it, and I went to light it, and then when I lit it, I called
Called who?
911.
Okay.
Told them I stabbed my family to come, and she said, "Are you sure you're not dreaming? You sure you're not dreaming?" I said, "I'm sure. This is real."
Uh-huh.
So she came, I called and I lit my cigarette, and then when I was talking to her, she just kept me on the phone, and my cigarette burned out, and I threw it down, and I don't know if I threw it out outside or inside, but I didn't finish it. I
Okay.
didn't finish my cigarette.
Interesting. Did you do anything else in the house?
Maybe all over the carpet. Oh my goodness.
What's all over the carpet?
Blood?
Why?
Because I think I stepped in it. It's all
Uh-huh.
over my feet. Like this right here. It's all right here. There's blood right here. The bottom of my feet. It's,
Right, I see that. Well, when I was in your house, and I saw
Okay.
I saw your bloody footprints down the hallway towards your bedroom,
Okay.
and you're dripping blood. Why did you go back there?
To pray to Jesus, to thank him for what he did.
What did he do?
He saved my family's life.
How did he save their lives?
He used me to shoot him or stab him. I didn't shoot them. He used me to stab them, and then he brought them back to newness of life.
What do you mean by newness of life?
My calling in life is to witness to Mormons
Mm-hmm.
and Catholics.
Okay.
I see the spiritual realm.
Okay.
I'm a beginner, but I feel like I'm learning the spiritual realm pretty well. I feel like God is doing something with me that's going to be magnificent. It won't outdo, but
Okay,
it's
but my question is what is newness of life?
newness of life. Well, they were dead in their trespasses, and now they're raised to newness of life.
Okay. Are they up with the Heavenly Father?
They
Is that what
are.
you're trying to
They
say?
are seated in heavenly places. They are seated in the heavenly places. Yes.
Okay.
But we don't. I don't think we really understand what that is.
So how long do you think you're back there in your bedroom praying?
No idea.
Is this before or after you
After.
smoked a cigarette? Well, actually, you said you called 911, so...
So I must have gone and prayed before I called 911.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know how long? If you had to guess, how long?
6 minutes,
Okay.
if I had to guess.
Was God talking to you then?
Yes.
What did God say?
No, he was not talking to me then.
Okay.
I was alone.
Was God talking to you when you were stabbing your family? Killing your family?
Yes.
What was God saying?
Kill them like they're Christ. Fucking fuck them up.
Hmm.
Destroy them. Destroy them. They are nothing.
Do you think that that's actually God talking to you?
Yes.
Do you think... Why do you think that?
because he's all powerful.
Okay. But do you think God actually wants your family dead? That
No.
He wants your kids dead?
No, he's the perfect example of a family.
Okay, then
Maybe it was from Satan,
Hmm.
but it's not from Satan. Jesus is within me.
I know that the officer saw you do that.
I didn't do that on purpose.
Okay. What happened to your knee?
I kept getting up and down in the cell, and that cell back there, and it rubbed against my knee.
Oh, okay, I got you.
No, I don't know. I don't know how this happened.
Well, I think they saw you touching your finger.
No, I wasn't touching him. I swear to God.
Oh, okay.
I was on the ground, and I kept getting up, and when I get up, my foot would rub,
Oh, I got
and it
you.
would rub against the floor. That's how that came.
What would you call that?
Well, a burn off the floor.
Well, it looks like blood to me. It's dry blood.
Well, it's dry blood. It could be. I've seen that movie Stigmata. I don't know what that is all about. I don't understand what that's all about. I don't really understand that yet.
Okay.
But this may be a stigmata of some kind. Maybe God's trying to show me something. I don't know.
What happened to your hand?
This is when I was holding the knife. I was trying to stab her. She had her hand on it too, and she was trying to push it away. And when I stabbed her, I think my hand slipped off the handle and went onto the blade.
Oh, okay, so that just happened. Who put the bandage on there?
The police officer that came to the house.
Oh, okay. The fire department or the police officer?
The fire department.
Oh. Well, you didn't mention that before when you're talking about... So, were you fighting? But you said she was holding the knife.
Well, I had it, and I said, "Do you want me to fucking stab you with this?" And she goes, No. She just freaked out, and I just... That's when she grabbed it. That's when she grabbed it, and that's when I pulled it back, and then my hand slipped, and I cut my finger, and then I sunk it into her.
Into where?
To her chest.
Okay, to her chest. Did you hit her face at all?
I didn't stab her face.
But you punched her in the face.
I think I did.
How many times?
I don't even know if I really did. Maybe once, if I did.
Okay. But you don't know if you did.
I don't think I did.
Did you kick her?
Yeah, I think so. In the legs.
Why'd you kick her?
Kick her while she's down.
Yeah. Make sure she's down?
Make sure she's down
Make sure
for
she's
good.
dead? How many times do you think you stabbed her again?
3 or 4.
3 or 4?
Maybe 4.
Okay. Was she begging for you not to do it? Was she telling you not to do it?
Yes, she was begging.
What was she saying?
Mike, don't do this. Don't do this. You don't know what you're doing. Stop. She was in a panic. I've never seen her like that, and I never want to see her like that again.
And then you stabbed her in the chest?
Yes.
Did she say anything after that?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I was so enraged.
Now, when you're... Okay. And you told me earlier that you stabbed... That you grabbed her by the hair and stabbed her, and that was... Or she came out before you stabbed...
No, she came out after I stabbed it.
Was that...
She came out before I stabbed her, but I was almost gonna stab her. Then, Daddy, no, stop! And I got her, and I was gonna stab her.
Oh, who did you stab first? Okay.
The one I stabbed first.
And then she went down?
Not right away.
Okay.
I think I got her in the stomach.
Okay. And then when...
She came out before. She was yelling. I said, "She's not gonna hear you. You're all by yourself." And then I was like, "Where the fuck did she come from?" It was almost like God just put her there. I didn't see her coming. She was just there all of a sudden.
Okay.
And that scared me. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me, and I just take it out on her. I was furious. I don't know what I was furious about though.
And where was your first... When you stabbed her, where was the first stab? Yes.
The heart.
The heart.
I think.
And how many stabs after?
Maybe 1.
And where was that?
Maybe the arm or the stomach.
Okay. And then, so, is dead, I take it?
I hope she's not. I hope to
No,
God.
I mean, but when you were there, you thought
yes,
she was
I
dead.
thought she was dead. She was dead. She had a purple face.
Okay. And comes out.
Uh-huh.
And you said you were what? Ruthless with him? Or what
Yes.
was the word?
No mercy.
No
No
mercy?
mercy at all with him. I went after him so hard and so fast.
And was
That
he telling
poor
you to
boy.
stop?
He was just screaming, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." I love him so much. I don't know how that got into me.
Yeah, why would you stab him?
You know, lately I've been talking so much about my son and going to work. I'm talking about how I love my son and how dear he is to my heart and how precious he is and how God has blessed me with him. And then I go and do something like that where I just lose control.
How many times again did you say you stabbed him?
Probably 4 or 5. He got the most.
If I told you 11, would that be too much or not that much?
11?
I'm asking.
That is way too much.
Way too much?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Can I ask you one question?
Sure.
They're okay, right?
We're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Your son is okay.
My son is okay.
Yeah. They have passed away. They have died. But you knew that. You already said that you knew that. That they were up with you. They were.
God can bring them back.
Yeah.
God can bring them back from the dead.
Well, you said they were with God, right?
They were, yeah. They were with
So
God.
you already knew they were dead, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Mike, be honest with me.
Yeah, I thought they were dead. Looking at their faces, I thought they were dead.
Right. So
Without
I mean,
a
you're
doubt.
not. You shouldn't. You
Well, I'm
can't-
not surprised, but when I was in the cell, I felt God speak to my heart saying that they're safe, that they're going to be okay. I felt God saying that they're going to be okay. And then I was thinking, doing.
Well, if I told you stabbed 11 times, but he's going to be. It looks like he may be okay. He's still. Would that surprise you that it was 11 times? Yeah. Do you think it's possible that you stabbed him 11 times? Why do you think it's possible?
Because I wasn't in the right mind. I was not in the right mind.
Okay.
I wasn't.
Well, let me ask you this: if he was stabbed so many times, was he on the ground?
Yeah.
Were you on top of him, or how were you when you were stabbing him?
I was at an angle.
Were you standing up? Were you kneeling down?
I think I was kneeling.
Kneeling? Are you sure? Do you know? Okay. What about with? You said you stabbed her once in the stomach and she bent over, but how many times did you stab her when she was down on the ground?
I don't know.
Do you know if you were standing over her? Mike, look at me.
Yeah, I was standing over her.
Okay. Were you standing on top of her? In other words, were you holding her down?
I don't think so.
What about?
I was holding her. I held her by her arm and got in her chest.
Was she standing?
Yes. She was trying to fall.
Uh-huh. So did you stab her once?
I think so. Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Do you know what time it is right now?
No idea. What time is it?
It's about 12:10. You know what
PM?
day it is?
Saturday?
Okay, Saturday. Do you have to work today?
Mm-mm. I'm off on Saturdays.
Do you think what you did, do you think was wrong?
Yes.
Why?
Yes and no. Killing my family is wrong.
Uh-huh.
But it wasn't wrong because God is in control of all things. And he says all things work together for good for those who love the Lord. And I love the Lord.
But do you know the difference between right and wrong?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you think it's wrong killing your family, but then
Yes.
it's right. But
No, it's on the physical sense, it's wrong. But in the spiritual level, it's okay.
sit tight for me, okay? And I'll be back. Family here?
Yes.
What's her parents' name? Are her parents or what? Are they? Does she have mom and dad?
Yes.
Okay. What's their names?
Her dad's name is his mom's name is
Last name?
they're illegal. They're both illegal
Okay.
residents.
Okay. Do you know where they?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have parents?
Yes, I do.
Where do they? What's their names?
And my dad.
And where do they live?
Um,
Do they have a phone number? You know, I forgot to ask you, how long?
11 years. Well,
Wow.
this August will be 11 years.
How long were you guys dating before that?
A year and a half, year and 4 months. Well, we started dating on April 8th, and we got married August 8th. Yeah, a year and 4 months.
Where'd you guys meet?
Wendy's.
Wendy's. Like, were you guys working there?
We were working there, and I was closing, and she was closing, and I went in there and said, "Hey, you want to kick it with me? You want to come out with me? You know, be my girl?" And, "Oh, I don't know." And then she like, "Yeah, okay, I'll do it." And then we've been together ever since, every day, just about every day.
Does she work?
Yeah, she works.
Where does she work? Oh, so where you were working?
Yeah, we were working for the same company.
Does she still work there?
Yes, she does.
Okay. Are you pregnant? Your first child before?
Yeah, that's my first child ever.
Ever. Okay, and how did that go? Pregnancy go okay? Problems, yeah?
Yeah, she gained a lot of weight.
Yeah. What about pregnancy go okay there?
She had to have a surgery.
Uh-huh.
When
That, everything went smooth?
she smoked weed.
Yeah.
We smoked weed together
Yeah.
when she was
Any
pregnant.
other kind of drugs?
I have done cocaine before,
But not.
but I don't have that. I only do weed.
So other than the marijuana that you smoked last night, and you said you took that sleeping pill,
Yes.
and any other medications? Let me spell that. Do you know? And you took that last night?
Mhm.
When did you take that?
I took at I want to say 11 o'clock.
At night?
Yes.
Is that how much you're supposed to take?
Yes.
Okay.
It's they just increased it.
Who's your doctor?
I don't know the number. It's a county funded psychiatric unit.
How long have you
Doctors.
been with them?
2004?
Were you with anybody before that?
He was the Biltmore yeah,
So wait. 2000.
4.
Okay. And before that, it was with who? And how long were you with him?
I was with him for about, well, I got sick in November. I was hospitalized November, December, January. I started seeing him in November, December of 03.
What do you mean you got sick?
I don't really get sick. People.
Is that so? That's when you were diagnosed.
That's
with
when
it?
I was diagnosed. Yeah.
What happened that caused you to get diagnosed for that?
I thought people were following me. I thought cars were following me. I thought people were trying to kill me. I saw the spiritual battle that was being fought, and it made me panic because I couldn't understand. You know, the Bible says that even earth is it sees what happens and it trembles, And I know sometimes the other day I saw something that kind of freaked me out, and I told her about it, and she goes, "You're fucking sick. You need to go to the doctor and get more damn medicine." Da, 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 da. So that night I didn't go to work. I told her, "Hey, I'm gonna stay home because some things are just really scary, and I don't want to freak out at work." So what happened was I saw a crab, like a sand crab. I saw it walking, and I looked, and then it turned into a leaf. So I am really fucking sick, really bad.
Right.
But I'm fine.
Okay. What do you mean you're fine?
I take the medicine. As long as I get sleep. Oh, God knows I need sleep. If I get sleep, I'm fine. I don't have these problems.
You said you slept the night before. The pill worked the night before. How many hours of sleep did you get the night before?
Roughly 5 or 6.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I got a good night's sleep.
Hey, I was thinking about what we were talking about with in his shoulder. Do you know why you left the knife in his shoulder? Mike.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Well, you got to remember why.
I left it there because I was scared. I was scared. And I was, what the hell happened? What do I do? And I just left it.
Did you try to help him at all?
No, not at all. I did not help him at all.
Okay, all right. Well, here's what's going to happen. Michael, do you have any questions for me?
How long am I going to be in prison for?
That's really not up to me. What we're going to do right now, okay, I just need to get some photographs of you.
Okay.
We have a search warrant we're going to take some samples of the blood on you.
Okay.
Okay. We're also going to take a sample of what we call your DNA. We're going to do a buccal swab in the side of your mouth.
Okay.
It's just a Q-tip. It's painless.
Okay.
And then we're going to go downstairs.
Okay.
And once we're done with photographing you, and we're going to take a photograph of your cut. Is it a bad cut?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, we're going to take a look at that. And we're going to get photographs of that. And then once that's done, we're going to take your blood. So we got to take some blood.
Okay.
We're going to take your underwear. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any injuries anywhere else? Okay.
No.
Do you have blood anywhere else? Do you have blood in your groin area or your buttocks area?
No.
Okay.
Not my butt area either. No.
Okay. So what we're going to do, then I'll get you a suit that you can wear. You can wash up and do whatever you need to do.
Okay.
All right? So just sit tight for me for a few minutes.
Right here?
Yeah, just sit
Okay.
there for me. While you're doing that, I guess I can give you this.
Okay.
This is what we call the search warrant.
Okay.
Do you know what a search warrant is?
I'm familiar with it.
Okay, you've seen TV?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you read it. Can
Okay.
you read?
Yeah, I can read.
Okay, go ahead and read it. And on the back of it is signed by a commissioner, okay?
Okay.
Allowing us to do this.
Okay.
All right, just sit tight
You guys
for me.
gonna search my place?
Yeah, we're doing that right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
Because my arms were back there for so long, and now it's like, it feels good to stretch them out.
Can you lift them up? Stretch.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it feels good. Oh, I was in those cuffs for a long time.
Sorry about that. Sorry
Okay,
about that.
it's okay.
Hey, Michael, like I said downstairs, my name is Brad McMillan. I'm
Okay.
a detective with the Glendale Police Department.
Okay.
Okay. I was asked to come in here and talk to you about why we're here and what happened.
I want to know. Yeah.
But before we do that, I just need to get some information from you.
Let's do it.
Okay. What's your last name?
Miller.
Can you spell it?
Miller.
Uh-huh. And spell your first name?
Michael.
Do you have a middle name?
Brian.
Is it B-R?
Ian.
Okay. And Michael, do you like to go by Mike or Michael?
Either or, it doesn't matter. I'm called Mike or Michael. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Mike,
okay.
whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay, whichever. Okay, and your date of birth? And do you have a social? And how tall are you?
6'2",
And how much do you weigh?
235, 240.
Okay. And what's your home address?
You write awfully fast.
And do you have a home phone? Okay. And do you work?
Yes, I do.
And where do you work? What do you do there?
I deliver pizzas.
Oh, okay.
I'm a pizza delivery driver.
How long have you done that?
I've been doing it for about 3 or 4 months now.
Good job.
It started off good, but lately the economy's getting worse and less people are buying pizzas. So
Right.
yeah,
Right. So it's kind of hit you too, huh?
yeah. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing I'm blessed. It's okay. It's better than what I was doing before.
What were you doing before?
I was working. I was a shipping clerk. I packed medicines and put medicines in bags and ship them off, but I was standing in one spot for 10 hours a day, putting medicine in a bag and putting a label on it and shipping it.
Got a little boring, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
huh?
this is much different because you cook the pizzas, you do the toppings, you drive, you make money, you get tips.
So you actually cook the pizzas too?
Yeah, well, it goes to an oven. It goes to a little.
Right, but I mean, you actually prepare them?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. You like that?
I actually like delivering the best.
Yeah.
I like delivering. I'm not very good at preparing the top pizzas. I mean, that's not my thing.
Well, it takes time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The distribution of it is. I usually get them all in the middle, and then it's just not good.
Right. But it's close to home, so you know the area.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that makes it easier to deliver.
Uh-huh.
Good. Hey, okay. Like I said, we need to talk about what happened.
Okay.
But before we do that, and because you're here, I just need to read you something, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney to assist you prior to questioning and to be with you during questioning if you so desire. If you cannot afford an attorney, you have the right to have an attorney appointed for you prior to questioning. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You said you worked for him for 3 or 4 months?
Roughly. I don't know the exact time I got hired. I can't remember.
Did a friend work there, or did you
No,
just
I
go
was
over there and
walking.
apply?
I was walking. I walked in. I saw a now. I think I saw a now hiring, and I called the number. Or I went in, asked for an application. I was filling out applications all over the place.
Right.
I was at Jack in the Box, Papa John's, all kinds of retail, groceries. I was filling out applications all over. Some internet, some paper.
Were you still?
No, I
Quit. Why'd you quit? Is it a long story, or is it?
I had a problem with alcohol.
Oh, okay.
And I had a problem with alcohol, and I got to the point where I wanted to drink alcohol every single day,
right.
all day. I'd get home from work, and first thing I would do was pick up a beer, and I'd have 12, 13 of them, and that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one day we went to church. My son went into the class, and the lady said, "That beer?" And I was like, "Oh my God. And I was like, "Okay, I gotta stop." And then I tried to quit on my own power, and I kept trying, "God, just, I'll do this better, I'll do that better." And it didn't work. And then I did this. I did this. I tried to kill myself. I was serious about it. This wasn't no joke. I did that really hard. I wanted to get out of there. I wanted out of life.
When was that?
That was late September, early October.
Of last year?
Oh wait, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did they take you to the hospital?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My wife did.
Were everything okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that works.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It looks a little swollen.
Yeah, well those cuffs.
Oh.
God damn. Those cuffs just about kicked my ass. My hands are all swollen from those cuffs. I asked them if they could loosen them, and they said they would, but my hands are swollen. I don't know why they're swollen.
Okay.
I don't know.
You got a cut on your finger?
Yes.
Okay. Obviously we need to talk about what happened.
Okay.
With you calling the police department over. Can you just tell me what happened?
I was at home. I didn't get any sleep last night. My wife got up, and we were running around the house doing stuff, and I pulled out a knife and I stabbed her. Stabbed my daughter, stabbed my son, punched my son in the face. I was trying to kill him. But it wasn't me.
Really?
It wasn't me.
Who was it?
It was me.
Yeah.
It was me.
And the reason why we're here to talk is I need to make things right, and to make things right, that's why I need you to tell me what happened.
Okay.
And so we can make it right. I've been talking to you for about 5 minutes, and I know you want to get this off your chest, and so we're going to start from the beginning,
Okay.
if that's okay,
Yeah.
and we'll just kind of go through it. You said it was you.
Yes.
Okay. You said that you hadn't slept. Did you work last night?
I worked last night, but I did not close. I got off at 9:30. I think it was closer to 10. I can't remember. But I came home and I ate.
10:30 at night.
10:30 at night, yeah, or 10 or so. I don't remember. I came home and I had some food, took my medicine. Medicine was just recently. It was just recently increased.
Okay.
My dosage was increased the other day.
Uh-huh.
So I increased my dosage on my bipolar medicine. And yesterday was my second day taking the dose that I was supposed to be taking.
Right.
And they also gave me a sleeping pill to help me sleep at night.
You haven't been sleeping?
I have not been sleeping
Okay.
at all. Well, I have 2 hours, 3 hours.
What was your... Sorry to go back. When you said what day was that?
Friday,
Okay. And so, do you know the date?
the 26th. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, but it was Friday?
It was Friday. It was
so
Friday.
Friday from when to when?
Friday from 5:30 to 9.
9, but you got home about 10:30?
No, about 5:30 to about 9:30, 9:45. I think I got home at 10. I don't remember. No, it was before 10. It was before 10 because I remember having to tuck the kids in bed when I got home. It was a little bit before 10. I said tuck the kids in bed so we can hang out and watch TV and talk and.
Do they normally go to bed at 10?
Yeah, well, on Friday and Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. How was business last night at work?
So.
Yeah, did you make
Well,
any...
I made 15, 20, $25. I made $25.
Was that good?
Not for a Friday night.
What would be a good Friday night?
45, 50,
Oh.
55,
Right.
70.
So it's about half, even almost a third. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you came home. You tucked the kids in bed, or did you have your wife tuck your kids in bed?
My wife tucked the kids in bed.
Okay. And we keep talking about your wife.
And I tucked them in bed.
Okay.
She tucked them in first, then I did.
What's your wife's name? And her same last name, right? You
Yes.
guys are legally married?
We are legally married,
Okay.
yes.
And your daughter?
Her birth.
Now, they're both your kids.
They are both
You-
my
you
kids.
wi- Oh, okay.
Yes.
Any other kids?
No.
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 Two's enough.
Yes, my wife's saying she wants more kids. I'm like, not such a good idea. I'm not mentally stable for that.
Okay. Let's go back. Okay, so you came home from work. You said your wife tucked him in, and then you also tucked him in. And that was about 10 or 10:30? If you can narrow it down.
I would say about 10:20.
10:20? Okay. Then what happened?
I said a prayer with my son. I rubbed his back and I said a prayer. Tucked him in, and he fell asleep.
What kind of prayer? Is it like a
To
standard
Jesus. No, we don't usually pray. We don't usually pray. We just 2 weeks ago I feel like I've been baptized with the Holy Spirit with fire. I feel like I'm on fire for the Lord.
Oh, good.
So I'm trying to pray with him and teach him. Well, I'm not trying. I am praying with him, and I'm doing things that the Lord wants us to do.
What did you guys pray about?
What did we pray about? I pray that the Lord would keep him safe. We thank them for the house. We thank them for the car. We thank them for the food. We thank them for mommy and daddy.
So just your standard kind of a
Yeah.
thank you to Jesus prayer.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened?
Then I went and tucked in my daughter.
Did you pray with your daughter?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. And then?
Then we went to our room, and we got some weed, and smoked some weed.
By weed you mean marijuana?
Marijuana.
Okay.
Yes. She smokes out of a bong. I smoke out of a pipe.
Okay.
And I smoked weed.
A lot?
About 3 puffs.
Oh.
It doesn't take much to get me high.
Does your wife smoke a lot?
Yeah, she smokes probably about a bowl.
Oh, okay. All right. So you guys smoke some weed,
Yes.
and then what?
We were watching TV. We put the weed away. We were watching TV. We were talking. We were talking.
You remember what you guys were talking about?
I think we were watching House Hunters on HGTV.
Okay, in your room or in the living
In
room?
our room.
Okay.
In our bedroom.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
We watched Home and Garden TV, and then we tried to sleep. I tried to go to sleep, but I listened to my headphones when I was laying down.
Mm-hmm.
I had my MP3 player. I was listening to my headphones, and I laid down in bed, and she fell asleep, and I didn't fall asleep at all. I kind of meditated for 2 hours, and then I got up and I lost train of thought. I meditated and I got up and I went on the computer. I think God help me! What do I do?
Okay.
Then that's when the fighting started. When I woke
Would
up.
you know what time this was about?
The fighting?
Yeah.
I want to say about 8.
Well, you got home at 10:20.
Oh no, we didn't fight that night. The fight was this morning.
Yeah.
This morning.
What time were you guys fighting? When you said that you came out on your...
Oh, we were fighting probably about. That was probably about 4 in the morning when I went on the computer. I think.
Oh, okay. So you've been up that whole time?
Yeah, I've been up the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Were
then
you just having a hard time sleeping?
I have medicine to help me sleep. It caused me to sleepwalk and
Wow.
do stuff in my sleepwalking. So,
So you're not taking that anymore?
No, I'm not taking that anymore. So I'm taking something else now.
And does that seem to work? Or
It worked the first night, but it didn't work last night.
have you only been on it 2 days?
Yes,
Okay. So you took the pill last night?
yes,
Okay, and you didn't sleep?
no.
Okay, so about 4 a.m. you said?
About 4 a.m. I woke up.
And what happened?
My wife got mad at me, really mad at me for yelling, or she got mad at me for not sleeping.
Mhm.
I go, babe, you can't get mad at me for not sleeping. It's not my fault. And she, well, fucking no. She goes off, no. And I say, well, what the fuck is your problem? And then I started meditating in my brain, and I started thinking, okay, well, God the Father, Jesus the Son, who's the Spirit? Who's the Spirit of God? And I started thinking it was Lucifer. I thought it was Satan. I thought it was God the Father. I thought he was married to Lucifer, and they had a son named Jesus.
Okay.
That's what I thought. And then I was indwelt by Satan, and I killed him.
Well, wait, let's talk about that. You said you're enveloped with Satan? What was the word?
Indwelt,
Okay, what does that mean?
consumed.
Uh-huh. And you said you killed him. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay.
You said you killed them, meaning your family.
Yeah, I didn't kill my son though. He was still alive.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit. Tell me a little bit about that. When you said your Satan was in you, what happened?
I lost all control. I had no self-control, none.
Uh-huh.
I just snapped, and she became like a demon.
All right.
And I just,
So what'd you do?
I killed her
How?
with a knife.
Where was the knife?
I stabbed her a lot. I don't know where.
I mean, where's the knife? Where did you get the knife?
In our knife holder thing.
Like a block?
Yeah.
A knife block?
Yeah.
Oh, in the
up
kitchen?
In the kitchen.
So is this happening in the kitchen?
Yeah, in the kitchen area. It wasn't in the kitchen. It was more near the dining table.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me, how did you stab her? I mean, was she on the ground or was she standing up?
I blacked out.
Yeah.
I stabbed her at least 4 times.
Okay.
Do
you know where you stabbed her?
No.
Okay.
Oh God, no.
All right.
Is she okay?
I'll tell you everything about what's going on.
Okay.
So, I just don't want to lose our train of thought
Okay.
here.
I'm sorry.
So, did you stab her first?
Yes.
Okay.
I was screaming at her. I said, "Shut the fuck up!" I started taking songs from Eminem's music.
Uh-huh.
I started taking lyrics from Eminem's music and saying, "You're gonna fucking die, bitch! Here comes Satan! I'm the Antichrist! I'm gonna kill you! You're fucking gone!"
Uh-huh.
And I started stabbing her. I did.
Mhm.
I did.
Do you know how many times you stabbed her?
If I was to guess, I would say 4, but maybe
Okay.
3. maybe 5.
And was she standing up or was she on the ground?
She was standing up. I think I got her in the stomach.
Okay. And then she fell to the ground, or
Yeah,
did you stab her while she was on the ground?
in the heart.
Oh. Did you punch her at all?
Yes, in the face.
Before or after you stabbed her?
Maybe both. Maybe before and after.
Do you know how many times you stabbed her? Or punched her?
Once or twice,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. You get a drink?
Yeah, my mouth is dry.
Yeah, I could tell. Did you stab her anywhere else besides the stomach?
I think I stabbed her in the arm, I think.
And then you said heart?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
I stabbed my daughter, too.
Yeah, tell me about that.
She came over and she started freaking out and Daddy, stop! And I just got it and just right in the middle of her chest. I just dug it right into her chest.
So she came out after you were stabbing your wife?
No, I had the knife in my hand and I was gonna stab her when she came out.
When your daughter came out?
Yes.
Because you knew she was going to come out, or?
I didn't know she was gonna come out. I thought there was a certain spell on the house and that I didn't think she would actually get up and come out. I thought Satan was gonna keep everyone asleep so I could just kill her. But I didn't know what I was going to do with the other 2 kids. I was going to kill my wife, but I didn't know what to do with them.
So tell me about that. Tell me what happened. But did she come out next?
Came out first,
Okay.
and then came out.
So tell
Out and she was screaming, and I grabbed the knife and I started walking towards her, and she started panicking,
Yeah.
like you would not believe. And I got her. I think I got her by the hair or by the arm and just sunk it in her.
Right.
Got her.
In the chest or stomach?
I think in the chest.
Okay, then what happened?
She fell to the ground and her eyes were open. She looked like she was...
Okay. Talk to me. So did you only stab her once?
I think so.
Did you punch her?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. You said her eyes were open.
Yeah.
Did you leave the knife in her, or did you just stab her with it?
I just stabbed her and took it out.
Okay. Was it the same knife as with your wife?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let me think.
Well, let me ask you this: is this how you were dressed?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
You didn't have shoes on or anything?
No.
Okay. Okay. So, and she was freaking out. And you said she was freaking out. Is she freaking out because she just saw her mom?
Well, she saw me with the knife threatening her wife.
Oh, so this is before you. All right. So you.
Yeah.
Oh.
She ran around the table, but I caught up with her.
Oh, okay. And then what happened?
I stabbed her.
You grabbed her hair and you stabbed her. Okay.
I think I grabbed her hair.
Okay.
It's kind of patchy. I don't have exact
Okay.
frame by frame details because the whole time I was in there I was trying to ignore it and fight it and not see it.
Right. Right. Now, tell me.
I was the worst on him. I stabbed him the most.
Did he come out before or after? Or
Maybe in between.
so I mean after.
After.
Okay.
I stabbed him the most. I stabbed him in the back. I stuck it in his arm and twisted it.
Uh-huh.
I fucked him up.
Why? Why your son?
The devil had me. It wasn't me.
Right.
It wasn't me. It was me, but it wasn't my insides that could do that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't my insides that could kill my family.
Right. But well, I guess what I'm asking is why him so many times?
I love him. I'm always because he wouldn't die.
Right.
I thought he did, and he kept every time I stab him, he just scream. Oh, he just scream and Dad.
Right. How many times would you say you stabbed him?
Probably 5. He got the worst of it.
Mm-hmm.
He got the worst of it.
Where on his body did you stab him? You said you got him in the
back,
arm and
in the back, in the arm, in the stomach. In the back a couple times. I punched him right in the face.
Why'd you punch him in the face?
Because I wanted him to die. Because I was indwelt by Satan.
Right. Was this before you stabbed him or after or during?
During.
During. Okay. All right. Then what happened?
Then I see my wife laying in a pool of blood.
Uh-huh.
I see my daughter laying in a pool of blood. I get up and I have peace. I'm like, why do I have peace of mind? Why do I feel calm? But I'm terrified.
Right.
I was like, I feel calm. I'm like, okay, God is doing something here. I just don't know what He's doing. And then, I got some blood on me, and then I came and I got into. I don't know what happened to my feet. I don't know what this is all about. They look like piercings, like Jesus, but I don't know what happened. My hands are all swollen.
Well, how did you get all the blood all over you? Is this when you were stabbing?
When
him?
I was stabbing them, and I put my hand in there, and then I must have tried to wipe.
Is that your handprint right there in your arm, or is that?
It might be. It might be.
Did any of them grab you when you were stabbing him?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Let's go back. Oh, actually, after you stabbed your son,
Yeah.
and you were done with your son. You said about 5 times. You said.
Roughly.
Okay. Then what happened?
Then I tried to make a cigarette. I rolled a cigarette because I rolled my own cigarettes. So I rolled a cigarette, and I was kind of in a panic. I had peace, but I was in a panic. I just kind of walked around like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And I was looking at him. I was like, die, you fucking cunt! I just wanted them bitches to die. I was so fucking angry at my family. I wanted them dead. But then I got here.
Well, why were you so angry with your family? You got in the argument.
Satan fucking. Like I said, I was telling God, I was praying to God. I was praying to Jesus. Jesus, okay, you're.
In the end, in December 2009, Miller was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.